What's happening, YouTube? I got questions. First question. When is enough enough? Y'all tell me. Y'all got answers. Second question. What's up with this whole character? What character? I want to know about the character. I really want to know about the character. Are we talking about a character that is playing in a movie, or a character that you perceived him to be, or a character that you have inside of your mind? Like, I really need to know what's the deal with this whole character stuff. So that's my next question. Another question. Were you listening, or did you just hear him when he gave his explanation for the reason why he doesn't use profanity? Because if you were listening, you would have understood that he said that he was going to do his best. He was going to do his best to try and stay away from the profane, because the children at that point, when everything was fresh and new, they were watching. So he did his best to stay away from the profane because the kids were watching. They ain't watching this shit no more. Newsflash. Oops. Next question. Why did some of y'all get hypersensitive when he swears, says a curse word, whatever you want to call it? That part right there, I'm really just confused about that. I don't get that one. Next question. What's the standard? What's the standard? Because who's creating the standard? Are y'all creating it? Is he creating it? Did he create it? I don't get that, because last time I checked, when it came down to his channel, he was really just trying to give information, share his successes, share his losses, just kind of help you guys navigate and figure it out, because nobody helped us figure it out. We just kind of just balls to the walls. We just do what we do. And sometimes it works, and, you know, sometimes it doesn't. But, you know, it just kind of is what it is. So that part about, you know, like a standard being created, I'm really trying to figure that one out. What right does anyone have to tell him about this proverbial high road? Because truth of the matter is, when it comes down to conflict resolution, when it comes down to situations that happen inside of y'all's life, we don't know how y'all do it. We don't know how y'all handle stuff. And really, with a lot of these YouTubers, I sit back, I watch the videos, and I have to applaud them, because at the end of the day, they're trying to be as close to their original selves as possible, still provide you guys with content, and put on a good show. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to this fake ass high road that people think that certain people should take, it goes back to my first question. When is enough enough? And that's the thing. In the video, Melvin did not disclose a lot of stuff. I have seen a lot of stuff when it came down to this person. Truthfully speaking, after the first week of this man working, he should have been fired. So the guy was given chance after chance. And even on down to the way that he was talking to Melvin, his employer, like, real talk, anybody else would have told you, get your shit and get the hell up out of here. Nobody has to put up with your shit. I say this all the time, and I can't stress that enough. No one has to put up with anybody's shit. Period. Period. So, as a wife, I'm sitting here and I'm watching my husband. He's staying even keeled about it. He's just like, I'm not going to worry about it. I get his frustration. You know, I would be a little frustrated too, because this is what I was dealing with in Williston. You know, he's trying to find every possible way that he can to just kind of explain away the bad behavior, because he saw something inside of this guy. So I just, you know, I don't get this whole high road thing. I really don't. I really don't. The only way that I get the whole high road thing is if people take these cameras, turn them on themselves, and show us how you deal with conflict resolution. Show us. Because it's some words that are just not okay. It's some things that people just should not do or say. And the reality of it is, he crossed the line. Everybody has a breaking point. You got a breaking point. I got a breaking point. We all got breaking points. So the person that can honestly say that they are even killed when it comes down to how they handle their conflict resolution, I commend you, because that takes a lot, especially when people push buttons because they know how to push buttons. But he still kept his cool. He did not engage this young man. He just kind of kept it as is, what is, this way and that way. The only person I can honestly say that I watch and have watched that keeps an even kill no matter what is Tamara, Truckin' Diva. She just is who she is. And I don't know if any of you caught this thing that happened a long time ago when she did a reaction video about what was said inside the video when Melvin and I actually went live to address some things. She had a legitimate gripe. And the reason why she had a legitimate gripe is because, again, she's the only person that I watch that is pretty even killed. And I watch a lot of you guys. I watch everybody. Everybody. Because I'm Trucker Bae. I'm the bae of a trucker. But at the same time, I manage the back office stuff. I do my own little, you know, shabang, whatever. And I'm going to go ahead and go get the CDL. So before we move into a whole nother area, what I'm interested in, I can know what it feels like to actually be a trucker. But she is very, very, very consistent. And when she unsubscribed, I respected her decision, and I still watch her to this day. Just is what it is. But the funny thing about people is, and I think it's something within this social media construct, people actually have access to their favorite YouTubers. They have access to everyday people, and we have a problem as individuals where we create this box and we think that it's okay to shove people inside of that box. So I guess for the golden child, he's not allowed to get mad. Nope, that's bad for your brand. Newsflash, everybody. When endorsements come in, you know what they're giving people? They're not giving you cash. Nope, they're not doing that. What they're giving you is they're giving you subscriptions to some shit that nobody wants and nobody wants to use. There, I said it. It is what it is. And furthermore, again, to all of you YouTubers, if nobody has said it and they really, really mean it, as the wife of a YouTuber, I am telling all of y'all, thank you so, so much. Whether you just clowning on your channel, you cutting the fuck up, you actually giving out content, or you just putting these boring ass videos out. The reason why I'm telling y'all thank you is because people do not realize how much time it takes for y'all to make these videos. They don't realize how much time away from your family, how much time away from your spouse, your children, your this, your that, between the editing, the this, the that, answering questions, when they gotta go live, such and such, this and that. They're giving you a bird's eye view into what they got going on. And, you know, it just kind of just is. So I appreciate what it is that y'all do, because not a lot of people know that those are very valuable hours that you guys are giving up. And again, my husband lost his shit today, but I would have lost my shit a couple of weeks ago, and I don't care. And again, it just kind of is what it is. Because see, the other part to the story is we got receipts for all kinds of stuff. And Melvin knew about all of this stuff, but he was still trying to give this man a shot. So today, yeah, he lost his shit. He lost his cool. He got a little frustrated. He was hot underneath the collar. But, like, let's just keep it a $150. What grown-ass man do you know is going to sit here and just be okay with somebody calling him a fuckboy? What man? Especially after it's just been constant. I mean, the only consistent thing, it hasn't been consistent work out of him, because he's been consistently talking to everybody and anybody with a bending ear. The only consistent thing has been just the bullshit. It's just been consistent bullshit. Point blank period. And anybody can challenge me on that. This is the truth. These are facts. I'm not saying this because he's my husband and I got to take up for him, blah, 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 blah. Because offline, initially when everything happened, we had a 2-day powwow to try and figure out, okay, what's your responsibility inside of this whole gigantic mess? And he figured that out. He did. However, he didn't read the rest of that message. He finally read the rest of the message and he couldn't even get no damn sleep. So again, who amongst you would not feel some type of way when you know damn well you bent over backwards? When the person told you that, hey, the percentage that you're paying me, other people saying they getting this. When you just made the decision on the drop of a hat, didn't question it, and said, here, it's yours. Everything to keep this driver happy. And then they still gave you an honorary fuck you. Who can say that they're going to keep their cool? So I got plenty of questions. I would love to hear the answers from all of y'all. Really and truly. And then we can discuss it. Right now, I can't do live. So I'm going to just put this out here. You can put a comment below. And we can have a discussion about it. We can have a dialogue. So again, to all of you YouTubers out there, thank you. Really and truly, thank you. Because not everybody is taking time away from their day and turning that camera on them. That's some brave shit that y'all doing. That is really, really brave. And a lot of the behavior from a lot of these YouTubers and the trolls and the this and the that and everybody with their stinking ass opinion, one way or the other, y'all don't deserve it. So I'm telling y'all thank you. I appreciate y'all. And it is what it is.